John is a university student who just started his summer holidays. With the final examinations being over and having few commitments, John finally has free time to himself. However, with no goals and direction, he found himself spiraling into a cycle of unhealthy habits of sleeping late, drinking insufficient water, and having no exercise. Do you relate to John? Have you ever wanted to pursue a self-improvement journey but lacked the resources to do so?
Well, you are in luck. Introducing G Life, a new lifestyle app by Jitto Creations, where our aim is to gamify life for a good life.
Be a walkthrough of our app G Live. So once we build the app from either Xcode or VS Code, it will show up on our home screen. So once we click on our app, we are prompted to either register or log in. So for the sake of this demo, let us register an account. So once we register, we'll be taken to our homepage and we'll be prompted to give access to our health data from Apple Health. So let us turn it all on first and click on allow. So once we allow, we are taken to our homepage. As you can see, we have our character over here, as well as two tabs, steps today and active calories burnt today, as well as time left to bedtime. So let us look at these two tabs first. So these two tabs will show us the number of steps as well as active calories burnt today. So to simulate the adding of data, let us go to Apple Health. And add some data. So for under steps, let us add, for example, 1,000 steps today, as well as maybe some historical data like, for example, if we ran the previous day and maybe last week. And let us do the same for active calories. Now let us go back to the app. As you can see, the tabs are filled out. And as you notice, each tab is out of a certain number. So by default, they are 1,000 each. We can change our goals by just clicking on this button. So for example, let's change our goals to 2,000 for active calories and 2,000 for steps too. And it will dynamically change the progress bar. So if you click on this tab, we're able to see historical data of our steps. So for example, we walked 1,000 steps today, and it will show the day as well as the number of steps, as well as the selected date on top. We'll have an overview of the week and which week we are looking at. So for example, we're looking at July 22nd to July 28th. So if we swipe to the left, we're able to see previous week's data. So for previous week, we walked 2,000 steps, and we can see which date we're looking at. So it's the same thing for active calories. As you can see, we burned 8,000 calories today and 2,000 calories the previous day. And if we swipe, they have no data. So above, we can see our streak as well as the number of coins we have. So the way it works is every day we log into our app and complete goals. If we complete our steps goals as well as active calories goals today, as well as the next day and consecutive days, then our streaks will increase. And the higher number of streaks we have, in higher number of coins we get daily. So by default, we get 10 coins per day. And every increment in our streak, the higher number of coins. So for example, if our streak is 10, is 5 for the day, instead of just getting 10 coins, we'll get 10 plus 50 coins. So we get 60 coins. So with these coins, if you click on the coins tab, we're able to purchase accessories for our character. So for example, the OG helmet, if we click on buy, and we go back to our character, under the accessories carousel wheel, we can equip the helmet. And since we didn't buy a chestplate, it's still empty. And by doing so, we can customize our character. So under achievements, there are quite a few. And for example, there's first chestplate, coin collector, and 10,000 steps. So to show you how it works, so for example, let's try to unlock first chestplate. So let's go back to coins and purchase our chestplate, and we can equip it. And as you can see in achievements, we have unlocked the first chestplate. And let's try for 10,000 steps. So let's go and simulate walking of 10,000 steps today. So in total, we have walked 11,000 steps, which should be more than enough. And as you can see, we have unlocked the achievement for 10,000 steps. So over here, we can see the time left to bedtime. By default, it's set to 10:30 p.m., which is why it shows 22 hours and 38 minutes, because it's 11:51 p.m. right now. But if we change our bedtime to, for example, 12 a.m., we can see that it automatically show that there's 8 minutes left to bedtime. So this serves as a convenient way for users to view how long they have before bedtime to help them track their good habits every day. So if you click on this tab here, we are able to view our profile and change our password. So over here is the friends tab. For now, it's empty as we have not added any friends. We are able to add friends by clicking on this plus button. Over here, we can see our friend requests. And over here, if you click on this button, it will show the groups that we are in. So by default, we don't have any friends added as well as 0 groups. Now I'm on my other account, and as you can see under the friends tab, I've added a few of my other accounts into this. So if I click on one of my friends, for example Tosh, I can see his stats for the day, and as you can see his high streak is 0, total steps and total calories is 0. But if I go to my other friend, I can see that his total steps is 1000 from the time he downloaded the app to now. If I go to the friends tab, the groups tab, I can see the groups that I'm part of, and if I click on it, I can see the members. So currently in this group, I'm the only member.